Hey guys, welcome to FM Scout. Today you're with me, DazzaFM. If you don't know who I am, there is a link in the description of my channel where at the moment we are currently going through the FM18 beta with a Let's Play Leeds United series. But anyway, in today's episode I will be giving you my personal top 10 defensive midfielders that I have seen on the game so far. So this next list is in no particular order, so let's kick it off with number 1. So guys, number 1 out of the 10 is Nemanja Matić, the Man United defensive midfielder who is 28 years old and a Serbian, currently valued at £49.5 million. For me, he fits into any team on this game. Absolutely brilliant at what he does, and for me the defensive midfielders need good passing, a good tackling, high work rate, high stamina and good vision. To build your team around your defensive midfielder is personally what I do, so he has to be strong in all these key areas. As you can see, his passing is 15, his tackling is 16, his vision and work rate is 15, and also his stamina is 16. So a very, very good player here, and I have used him before in previous FMs and including this FM, and he is fantastic. So this guy is number 1 on the list out of 10. So guys, the second guy on my list is Emre Can, the 23-year-old German who's currently contracted to Liverpool and valued at 28 million. As you can see, he is only young and he's only going to improve. He has bags of potential and is already, in my opinion, playing at a world-class level on this game. The tackling is at 15, his passing at 14, work rate at 15, his vision is 13 and stamina 16. All absolute brilliant stats for a 23-year-old playing in the Premiership. As you can see, his determination as well at 16, he's very strong, and also he is quick with agility at 14. So he'll be getting forward, and when you're attacking, joining up with your forward guys, but always will have the energy to get back. An absolute brilliant buy if you're looking to fill that defensive midfielder with a young player that has them legs to keep going all game. Number 3 on the list, guys, is İlkay Gündoğan, the 26-year-old, again another German international, contracted currently to Man City, but valued at a whopping 49.5 million. That's the only downside to this player, is that massive price tag. But if you take a look at some of his stats, this guy can certainly pick out that killer pass that is needed. With his passing at 16, the vision at 17, he's always going to be looking for that killer ball and can 9 times out of 10 make that happen. This guy should get you a lot of assists throughout the season. That is something that you should notice. He is good enough for any team on this game once again, just like these guys all are. But this guy, for me so far, is very special. I have managed to use him in a couple of FMs and he's been brilliant in them all. This guy, if you want to build, he's at the right age as well, so if you want to build a great core in that midfield, do it around this guy. So guys, number 4 on my list is Wilfred Ndidi. This guy is only 20 years old, a Nigerian, valued at 24 million and contracted to Leicester City. What he lacks for in vision and passing, which are both at 11, but again he's only 20 years old, so them two will definitely improve if you work on them on the training ground, and it's definitely something he will easily take to learning. But what he lacks for in that from day one, he definitely makes up with his heading and jumping reach. Absolutely brilliant in the air. His jumping reach at 15 and his heading at 14. Also his teamwork and work rate is amazing. So strong on the ball, so strong off the ball, and he'd be great in the box when you're defending corners and free kicks and when you're attacking with corners and free kicks. Get this guy in the box and make a nuisance of himself, and he'll definitely get on the end of headers to get you a goal or save you from letting a goal in. A brilliant youngster to have in your team. Play him, get in the games from day one, and you'll get better and better as your save goes on. So guys, halfway through the list and we are with Sergio Busquets. The 28-year-old Spanish international who's contracted to Barcelona is valued at a whopping 56 million. And you can see why he is valued at such a high price, with a lot of 17, 18, 19 stats creeping about in his attributes. His technique is brilliant, his passing and vision is one of the best, and he'll pick you out a pass from anywhere on the pitch. He'll definitely keep you in possession of the ball at all times, will very rarely lose it, and he's just so experienced in the world of football, having 279 appearances for Barcelona and 87 caps for his national team Spain. This guy has been there, done it all, and won near enough everything. If you have the money to spend big and really want to build a core in that defensive midfield role, spend big on this guy. So guys, moving on to number 6, we have Vidal. 30 years old, a Chilean international, valued at 52 million and plays for Bayern Munich. When you say a 30-year-old valued at 52 million, you think, Dazza, have you gone crazy? But let's just take a quick look at the stats and let's just see why he is definitely worth that price. A few 20s rolling about with his work rate at 20, a determination at 20 and aggression at 20. The aggression at 20 may scare some people, but for me it just adds to his game and makes him the player that he is. He has bravery at 18, he has composure, the concentration, both at 16, off the ball 18, he has leadership skills, he has everything. He is the complete defensive midfielder. He's even got goals in his game. 95 caps for Chile, 23 goals, absolutely brilliant for a defensive midfielder. He got 35 goals for Juventus in 124 games, again very impressive. And this guy has it all. When we were talking about core at the start of the episode, this is what I meant. A player like Vidal, if you're just starting a save and you need that key member and a bit of aggression in that midfield, and a guy who's just got everything, forget his age and just pay the money. He's definitely got 3 or 4 seasons left in him yet and will definitely win you titles and cups. Okay guys, moving on to number 7, we have Fabinho. The 23-year-old Brazilian who's valued at 39.5 million that currently plays in French Ligue 1 with AS Monaco. This kid is very, very good. A bit similar to Ndidi, but in my opinion, he's a little bit better just due to his that 3 years extra experience. He has future leadership skills. It's currently 14. That will improve, and he's definitely a future captain for a big team. His work rate, vision and teamwork all stand out to me. His teamwork at 15, work rate at 15, vision at 14 and passing at 14. He can definitely pick out the pass and has got the engine on him just to keep running up and down to support attack and to get back and cover. He also has a good jumping reach and a very good natural fitness. As he, like I say, he's only 23. He's going to improve so much. Whatever you pay for him early on in your save, you'll definitely get back and more if you ever did sell in years to come. For me, if you was looking to buy a young defensive midfielder that has a very, very good solid set of skills now, this is the guy. It will improve no end. It improves very fast. I've used him before. It will improve quicker than you think as well. This guy is definitely one that I would go for. Okay guys, coming to the end now, we are on number 8, Jordan Henderson. This might be a bit of a shock to some of you, but this guy, 27 years old, English international, valued at 35 million, playing in the English Premier League with Liverpool. He is very, very talented. At 27, he's at the right age now where he should be producing top quality games and coming to the best part of his career. His passing is 16, his vision is 14, but what stand out for me the most is his work rate and stamina. Stamina at 18, his work rate 18, his teamwork is phenomenal at 17, and he's just naturally fit. His natural fitness standing at 18, so he can just run. He won't get tired as much as other players do. So when it's coming to them tight games and it's 0-0 at the end, or you need to get that winner, you can rely on this guy just to keep going and going and maybe pick out that pass, that deadly pass that will get the winning goal. He doesn't get too many goals, but assists, he does get more assists than you would imagine. I know a lot of people in real life do not rate him, but on this game he is absolutely fantastic and probably would be in my top 4 out of this top 10. I know that may surprise some of you, but I have used him in a lot of FMs, and in FM he is very, very good. Don't underestimate him because of his real life. If you need a defensive midfielder, at 35 million, I think this is an incredible price for such a player with these skills. So guys, moving on, we have at number 9, Casemiro. Plays for Real Madrid, the Spanish Giants. Valued at a whopping 49.5 million. A Brazilian international, picking up 15 caps for his country, yet to score, and is Brazilian. Look at these stats, guys. We was talking about core again earlier, which is so important for the defensive midfielder. The passing, the tackling, the vision, the work rate, teamwork, stamina. Look at these guys. He has all of them and more. With work rate and stamina sitting at 19, which is the best we've seen in this top 10. His teamwork at 17. He's great at positioning, has great concentration, and his decision making is first class. The one downside to Casemiro is that he's not a leader, so he will not be a future captain. Okay guys, last but not least, personally my favourite, N'Golo Kanté. Being a Leicester fan, this guy is a god. He was only with us 1 season, which we incredibly won the league, but also joins Chelsea and then wins the league again. When this guy doesn't play for his team, they seem to go on a bad run. He is the best work rate and intercepting. He is brilliant. The only downside, his jumping reach is 7, but he still seems to win headers. He is the fittest guy that I have seen on Football Manager. Natural fitness at 18, stamina and work rate at 20, teamwork at 20, tackling 20. Yes guys, tackling is 20. His determination and bravery at 15. His anticipation is a huge 17, and he is very quick. Acceleration at 17 and agility at 14. As soon as he wins the ball, he puts you on attack. He wins the ball 9 times out of 10. If you've got the money, go for this guy. Personally, he's my number 1 choice in defensive midfielders for this top 10. But he'd be very hard to get off Chelsea. But if you manage to, in your first season or progressing seasons, get him. He is well worth the money and wages you pay for him. An absolute brilliant defensive midfielder.